Hello, so I'm Eduardo. I'm originally from Spain, but living here in England since the last already 8 years. And yeah, I recently bought this place for the first time, so I'm first-time owner in the UK. So I checked about DM on YouTube actually. That's where I found them. But also I realized that one of my best friends also pursued his purchase of the property through DM. And I heard there was a smooth process, and I would love to. I was wanting to experience the same thing. So I think there was a lot of confidence when I saw the video in YouTube channel, and when I saw a little bit about their success stories in the website. So that's why I went for it. So my main point of contact is within DM. Originally was Robin, and then it was switched to Nicola. So it was a lot of good experiences in that, because this property comes from an auction process, and obviously that's been a little bit of challenge behind that. And it looks like they were very conscious of all the times that implies. And then they were giving me good resources and good advices, and then they were keeping me calm in the moments that I was like rushing a little bit. So yeah, every one of them were providing technical value and technical expertise, as well as some of these calm balms through the process, because I was slightly stressed about that at some points. So whenever I got into the auction process, I contacted them first just to touch base about how they can help me with the process, and they gave me like a very smooth and a very good profile of what was going to happen, because I couldn't find any good videos in the channel or in YouTube explaining me that. So they actually spent a bit of time with me, explaining me the whole things that they were behind the auctions, and what things could go wrong, etc., etc. And yeah, that was basically a good piece of advice, because they were telling me about what things could go wrong on the process. Biggest challenges on the process is obviously coming mainly with the fact that this property is coming from an auction, and that implies that you have to do the completion with your lender, with the seller solicitors in a pretty short period of time. In this case, 56 days. Normally, mortgage takes between 4 and 6 weeks, so obviously you have to be very on time with every single process. On top of that, there was also challenges within some of the documentation that we have to fill in for the mortgage application. One of them being the famous ESW1 form, which is related with the fire risk analysis or assessment of the walls of the property. And in this case, Don McCarthy, Nikki, and Robin has helped me with obviously finding the engineer to actually pursue the completion of this form on time for the mortgage application. Yeah, but basically this is one of the main challenges, the short period of time I have to complete, and all the stress that can relates to that. So yeah, regarding having a look at the properties before I found the one, yeah, I had a quick look around the area, but because I knew one of my best friends lives in this building, and I was in love with the layout of the place and the situation of the actual building, etc. When this property became available, that was a signal for me to go through that one. So the things that I most love from the place is obviously the situation within the city center, the fact that I got a lot of light, being that this is the penthouse of the building, the balcony, which will allow me to do probably a quick barbecue in the summertime. And yeah, basically the distribution of the rooms as well. I've got the right space for myself in the room, my ensuite bathroom as well, so all good for that. I would definitely recommend Donna McCarthy. I think they've been providing a very good lean service for me, and if I would go for another property, I would choose them again. And if you're thinking about it, just go for it. They're very good.